Bibby's ready. Here it comes. Just missed outside, maybe a little low. String is out. Muncie will be off at first. Now the payoff. Fouled it back. We'll do it again at 3-2. Good at bat here for Andy Pajes. Again, the 3-2. Swung on, smashed on the ground, but right at the shortstop. Easy play for Arias, who throws him out. Strong start for Tanner Bibby. We are scoreless from Dodger Stadium on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash and wash anywhere with a
So a good start for the Cavaliers, and now at the half-court line, Reeves got bumped by Harden, and the foul will be called on James Harden. We mentioned the Lakers 0 of 4. Cavs 3 of 6, all 3 of those from Jared Allen, all in the paint.
That's right, high percentage stuff.
There's Austin Reeves down below us, right at the half-court line, throws it into Ayton, tosses it to Luka Doncic. Doncic holding the ball above his head. Doncic comes around Ayton. Doncic, running the lane, had it poked out of his hand, and we'll get a reach-in foul called on Jared Allen.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys.
Want to remind you that if the Cavs win tonight, / early Wednesday morning.
Yeah, you can't give him a shot, Tim. They're arguing about giving him a shot on that.
Yep. Not going to happen.
Harden fought for it. They were going to put him on the line.
But if the Cavs win, you win. Download the McDonald's app for the Cavs $2 large fry offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. So the Lakers inbound, much to their dismay. Here's LeBron on the right side. Draws Jared Allen on a switch. 4 on the clock. LeBron shoots and hits. LeBron James with his first 2 puts the Lakers on the board. Here's Mitchell on the left side. Mitchell being chased by LaRavia. Mitchell left to the lane. Shot puts it up and in.
He can get that shot anytime he wants to. There's nothing LaRavia can do.
8-2. Cavs by 6. 9 minutes to go. Reeves left to the basket. Lost the ball, but found Ayton in the lane. Ayton put it up. Missed it. Rebound Reeves. Put it up. No. Ayton with the tip. Popped it in. So a couple of extra opportunities for the Lakers, and they capitalize on it.
They sure did, Tim, and you can't give that up. You play good D, get the rebound.
8-4, Cavs by 4. Here's Harden left to the key. James will stop, shoot, and swish. James Harden. Again, he plays the game at his pace, and it's a 10-4 Cavs advantage.
And Tim, so does Doncic. They're in no hurry.
Ayton in the lane, left corner to LeBron. He'll unload a 3. Miss it off the back of the rim. Rebound Jared Allen for the Cavaliers on the handoff to Mitchell. Lob down the floor to Strus. Max, 3. Nope. Long rebound. Out of there with it comes Reeves. He's going to run to the other end, scoop it up, and bounce it around the rim and in. So Austin Reeves makes it a 10-6 ball game with 8 minutes to go in the first. Donovan Mitchell drives the baseline under the basket. Out front to Harden. Harden on the move. Left of the lane. Short shot. No. Rebound knocked off the backboard. And it caroms to LeBron James. That was a point-blank mid-range shot for James.
Yeah, that's right.
Luka,
that's his baby.
3. No. Rebound poked out front. LeBron has it. Gave it back to Doncic. Doncic in the right corner to LaRavia. His 3 is perfect. Well, LaRavia in the scorebook with his first points of the ball game makes it 10-9. Cavs by 1. Donovan right in front of the Laker bench. Mitchell hemmed in out front to Harden. Wide open three. Got it. Boy, nobody was near James Harden.
And Donovan had a shot, but Harden had a great look.
13-9. Harden with 5 first quarter points as we're about to hit the 7-minute mark. Here's Doncic, left of the lane against Allen. Luka to the baseline, fade away, rolled it around the rim and in. Doncic with his first 2. Makes it 13-11. Here's Mitchell. Crossover into the paint. Shot puts it up, and it rolled out. Rebound Allen. Allen in traffic. Got it blocked. Out of there with it comes LaRavia. Gave it to Reeves in the middle to Luka. Luka hands off to LeBron. He's got a dunk. Timeout, Cavs. That was patented fast break basketball. And we've got a tie game. 13-13. Cavs and Lakers knotted up. 6:36 to go. First quarter at the Crypto.com arena and on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
You might replace your home's windows and doors once. Pella does it every day. Mike Snyder for Pella. Pella windows and doors have been great for my home, and Pella consultants will help you find the right fit for your home and budget. They're backed by some of the best warranties in the business, including installation. And if you sell your home, the warranties are transferable to the new homeowner. And right now, how about this offer? 25% off any Pella product or 0% interest for 2 years. Call 877-98-PELLA or go to PellaCleveland.com.
There's a reason why Toyota is America's best-selling retail brand. It's the quality, dependability, and reliability that you expect from Toyota. And that starts right here in the USA, where Toyota has invested over $49 billion into 11 different manufacturing plants, including the newest one, a battery plant for its electrified vehicles. There are now 13 different Toyotas built in the USA, with more on the way. America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
A bicentennial.
Cavs and Lakers tied at 13. We're at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones back in Cleveland. Our dynamic duo production tandem of senior producer Kirk McLaughlin and technical director Marty Allen. By the way, speaking of back in Cleveland, hope everybody is safe and sound. Was on social media today. And boy, there were some vicious storms that rolled through northeast Ohio. So tornado watches, violent storms. So again, hope everybody emerged unscathed. That's scary stuff. Actually, it wasn't a pleasant day in LA either. Very cloudy and dark. Into the ball game for the Cavaliers is Keon Ellis. As Harden's left of the lane, Harden got his shot blocked. Loose ball grabbed by Jared Allen. And now a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Allen with that personal.
You know what? That's terrible, Tim. We're talking about bing, bing, bang types of contact, incidental contact. Jared's got 2 fouls because of that. Wow.
Second foul on Jared Allen as the Lakers have the basketball. We're tied at 13 here in Los Angeles. Austin Reeves got it out front to Luka Doncic. Fakes the 3, comes left of the lane, works around Allen into the paint and scores. No way Jared was going to contest that shot with the 2 early fouls. Lakers with their first lead, 15-13. as Thomas Bryant's heading to the scorer's table. Here's Harden out front against Doncic. Harden now on the moves. Feeds left corner to Strus. Strus unloads a three. Got it! Max Strus, 3-ball. Number 27 on the year.
Tim, that is huge. If he can make that shot consistently, 35 to 40%, that's huge.
Cavs up 16-15. Luka at the other end. His three, front of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Evan Mobley. Evan coming off that 17-rebound game last night, his season high. Here's Allen left of the lane, hemmed in, hook, scores! Rui Hachimura has checked in for L.A., and he couldn't stop that Jared Allen hook shot.
No, not at 6'6".
18-15. Here's Reeves. His pass in the lane deflected, grabbed by Ayton, got it out front to Doncic. Doncic against Strus. Luka into the paint, short shot good. And Luka Doncic now with 3 field goals for 6 points. Cavs up 1, 18-17. Harden around an Allen screen. Harden into the lane. He'll float. He'll score.
And Tim, we can get a lot of mileage off that two-man action, especially early in the clock.
Cavs back to a 3-point advantage. Cavs right now with Harden, Ellis, Strus, Mobley, and Allen. Ayton on the handoff to LeBron James. LeBron gave it to Reeves, and they're going to get LeBron James for the moving screen. Offensive foul on LeBron.
And Tim, it was, and there's been a couple of those, especially on Strus trying to guard Doncic. They'll set a pick, and then they'll bend over just to get him a little bit more time to set up for his shot. That time they called it.
Allen and Mobley both sit down. Thomas Bryant and Dennis Schroeder, who of course spent time here with the Lakers, are on the floor. So the Cavs right now with Harden, Schroeder, Strus, Ellis, and TB, Thomas Bryant. Cavs up by 3. Harden on the left side. Harden spinning into the lane. The fadeaway short. Rebound grab by Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Doncic up the right side. Doncic met by Harden. Doncic works short of the lane, runs into Bryant till he'll lob it down low, and there's the dunk for Jackson Hayes, who had just checked in.
And Tim, that's what he does. He plays above the rim.
20-19, Cavs lead down to 1. Schroeder with a baseline shot is good. Boy, Schroeder, the shooter right there. Dennis Schroeder with his first 2. Pretty baseline jumper.
That's good to see, Tim. If he can get off offensively, we know what he can do defensively.
Out front, Luka for 3. No. Rebound grab by Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder, the rebounder right there, ahead to Harden. Harden on the right side, right in front of the Laker bench. Unloads a 3-ball. Nobody drew that foul from Rui Hachimura. James Harden saying, I was shooting. And indeed he was. 3 free throws for Rui Hachimura.
And what James is talking to the official about, Tim, is that the last time he came down and got in the paint, he's getting hit on the forearm and the elbow, and they're not calling that. That time he got their attention.
Said 3 free throws for Rui. It was Rui that committed the foul, and it's James Harden at the free throw line, shooting 3 free throws. Luke Kennard has checked in for the Lakers. Harden had that first one roll out. Hey, the Cavs teamed up with Trusted Sec to support Greater Cleveland Food Bank's 2026 Harvest for Hunger campaign. Support the Cavs food drive by donating directly at Cavs.com/food drive. Harden hits the second. He's got an 8-point first quarter. Harden from the free throw line this year, 89%. It's actually above his career average, which is still doggone good at 86%. Strus sits down. Donovan Mitchell back in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell with a field goal and 2 points. Strus had that 3-ball. Again, Max was in the starting lineup tonight. Harden goes 2 for 3 as he hit the second and the third. 24-19, Cavs by 5.
And Tim, you talked about it. Strus in the lineup, seamless.
Reeves, his pass stolen away by Keon Ellis. Ellis left of the lane, drives, scores. Keon Ellis with arms like snakes. Got him up there, just snagged that basketball, raced to the other end and put the Cavs up 7. 26-19. Reeves left of the lane, pulls up, shoots, got it. Austin Reeves. He's a great story. Wasn't even drafted, signed a 2-way deal. Makes it 26-21. Harden cross-court to Mitchell. Mitchell, nice Euro step left of the lane, but he couldn't convert on the shot. Rebound grab by Austin Reeves. Lakers with the ball, 2:35 to go first quarter. Reeves lob down low. Hachimura got it, blocked by Schroeder, and they'll call it jump ball. Schroeder went up and rejected that one, and then he tied up Hachimura, and we'll have a jump ball following the timeout. Cavs by 5, 26-21, 2.5 to go first quarter at Crypto.com Arena. Thanks for staying up with us tonight on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Here with the Cavaliers, we know strength when we see it, and that's why we're proud to team up with Cleveland Clips. Their American-made steel is in the cars we drive, the appliances we rely on, and the military equipment that protects U.S. Armed Forces. Clips Steel is built to support the American way of life. Fueled by innovation and rooted right here in the Great Lakes region, Cleveland Cliffs is the champion for American steel and the proud Jersey partner of the Wine and Gold. Learn more at ClipzSteel.com.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Well, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
He knew the clock, and so did Schroeder.
Schroeder with another 3-ball, as in the right corner, LeBron James unloads a 3 for the Lakers, and he answers back.
You got to guard him, Tomlin. You can't give him that.
LeBron James answers the 3 from Dennis Schroeder with one of his own. Cavaliers 32-29. Ellis in the left corner misses a 3, but tracks down his own rebound. Got it to Bryant at the foul line, tosses it out front to Mitchell. 45 seconds to go in the quarter, 6 on the clock. Mitchell finds Bryant in the lane, hooked it up, and it rattled around the rim and in.
Donovan Mitchell making plays for his teammates.
Cavs again by 5 at 34-29. 35 seconds to go here in the quarter. Doncic around a Jackson Hayes screen. Doncic right wing 3, perfect. Well, Luka Doncic, he's the league's leading scorer, and he's got 14 here in the first. 34-32. Cavs by 2. Can't quite run it out. About a 5-second difference between that play clock and shot clock. Mitchell against Hachimura. Mitchell driving, feeds left corner to Keon Ellis. 3-ball Keon, no. Rebound grabbed by Hayes. 8 to go. Hayes on the handoff to LeBron. Down the floor to Kennard. Kennard, right sideline. Kennard to the baseline. Fade away. Nope. And that ends the quarter. So the Cavaliers have a 2-point lead at the end of one. 34-32. Cavs lead the Lakers in L.A. And on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most...
32, they lead the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones. Great to have you with us on this Tuesday evening. Hey, tonight, small business is engineering excellence. Northeast Ohio's trusted partner for commercial HVAC. Jim, your thoughts on the first 12 minutes of basketball?
I think the bench played, Tim. Our bench outscored theirs 12-2, and I thought they were dynamic on defense, and they were making shots.
Lakers with the ball as we start quarter number 2 here in L.A. Cavs in game 2, not only of a back-to-back, of a 3-game trip as well. Kennard running the lane with a jumper. It ties the game. Luke Kennard came over at the trade deadline from Atlanta. Well, he's a 3-ball artist, but that was a mid-range 2-ball that ties the game at 34. Cavs with the ball going right to left. Mitchell, left side, Schroeder. Dennis with a 3. That one hung on the rim and fell off. Rebound out of bounds, and it went off Naquan Tomlin.
Another good look by Schroeder. Looks like he's the one that they're trying to leave alone when Donovan has the ball.
Luka Doncic getting a rest to start the second quarter of play. Right side of the forecourt, Austin Reeves, and there's another illegal screen called on the Lakers. They got that one on Luke Kennard.
And there's a lot of them, Tim. They do that a lot. If they don't get you, what they do is they bend over, try to extend it a little bit, and if you make contact, it's moving. That's a moving screen.
Mobley on the dribble into the forecourt. Evan Mobley has yet to attempt a shot after his 34-point performance last night. Schroeder, lob left side to Mobley. He's quickly double-teamed. Got it sideline left to Schroeder. Schroeder, left wing, jumper, no. Rebound grab by Jackson Hayes on the handoff to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard from Middletown, Ohio. Home with Jerry Lucas and some other basketball stars. There's a turnover. Schroeder with the steal. Hands off to Mobley. Pow! There's his first field goal attempt. Boy, LeBron was aiming for another chase down. Schroeder, though, felt or heard or saw him coming.
He felt it. He heard the footsteps.
Out front, 3-ball is up short from Reeves, and then Tomlin pushed LaRavia on the rebound attempt. Foul will be on Naquan Tomlin.
And, Tim, if there's any early problem, that's it. You play good defense. You contest the shot. Now everybody's got to come back and get that rebound by committee. Whatever it takes, you've got to give them one shot. They're too good to give them multiple shots, one-time trip down the floor.
Schroeder and Bryant will sit down. Craig Porter Jr. and James Harden in for the Cavaliers. And Bronny James is on for the Lakers. Also checking in, DeAndre Ayton. So Bronny, near sideline, throws it in to his dad, LeBron. Son-father combination. LeBron backing down Tomlin. Spins to the baseline. Fadeaways. An air ball. Ball grabbed out front by Bronny. Gives it to Reeves. His 3 rimmed out as the shot clock was going off. And then LaRavia throws it off Mobley out of bounds to save the possession for the Lakers.
That's 3 possessions now in one trip down the floor, Tim. 3 chances. You can't do that.
5 offensive rebounds for the Lakers already. LeBron James throws it into Reeves. Reeves in traffic, back down low to LeBron. Put it up, no, but he got fouled. So LeBron James heads to the free throw line. 7 points in the ball game for LeBron James. And by the way, if the Lakers were to win tonight, LeBron would then become first all-time. Like, there aren't enough categories that he's first all-time, but he would become first all-time in wins combining regular season and postseason. Right now he's tied with Kareem as LeBron rattles in that first free throw.
Well, he's been around long enough and getting it done and still productive, Tim.
He hit them both. 74% from the line this year. 23 years in the NBA, and that's his career average, 74%. We're tied at 36 with 9:48 to go. Harden, right side to Mitchell. Donovan drives the baseline. Euro steps, feeds to Porter. Porter can't handle it. Out of there with it comes LeBron James. LeBron bounce in the lane to LaRavia, and LaRavia's got a layup, and the Lakers have the lead.
Off of a turnover.
38-36. Lob down low. Harden tried to get it to Mobley at the rim, but Mobley couldn't handle it. It deflects off the backboard to LaRavia. Topside to LeBron James. Fires left corner to Bronny. Gets it underneath to Ayton. And Ayton fouled by Donovan Mitchell. So that'll put DeAndre Ayton at the free throw line. Maybe not a horrible thing. Ayton this year shooting 62% from the stripe. Hey, the Cavs teamed up with The Realist to give fans the chance to own a piece of the game. Game-worn jerseys, game-used basketballs, and more authenticated items will be available throughout the season. Visit Cavs.com/memorabilia. As indeed, Ayton missed that first free throw.
His stroke looked good, Tim, but the ball was turning sideways. I don't know how it came off of his hand.
He split the pair. Lakers by 3, 39-36.
Matchup zone.
That's their biggest lead of the game. Harden spins it on the right side to Mitchell. Mitchell works top of the three-point arc, lets it fly. Yeah, that didn't hit anything. It simply goes out of bounds. And the faithful here at Crypto.com Arena will let Donovan Mitchell hear about that. Under 9 to go first half. Lakers with a 3-point lead, 39-36. They've outscored the Cavs 7-2 here in this second quarter.
Cavs turning that ball over, giving up second shots.
Reeves left of the lane. Banks missed. Rebound Mobley. Took that one away from DeAndre Ayton. Mobley on the dribble into the forecourt. Evan on the left side. Sideline left to Tomlin. Tomlin shoves it out front to James Harden. Harden with 12 on the shot clock. Settles everybody down. Harden packs up to the half-court line. 7 on the clock. Harden with a hesitation into the paint. Had it knocked out of his hands. LeBron finds LaRavia at the other end. He's got a thunderous dunk, and the Cavs have a timeout. The Cavaliers turning the ball over here in the second quarter. The Lakers capitalizing on it. And the LA Lakers are up by 5, 41-36. They lead the Cavs with 8:17 to go in the half. And on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Welcome to the SoFi NBA Play-In Tournament.
Here we come!
6 crucial games to determine which teams make the NBA playoffs.
They're headed to the playoffs. Let's go!
And which team
.com. Everybody in your crew identifies as either Big Mac Burger, McNuggets, or McCrispy Sandwich. But you're the Filet-O-Fish Sandwich all day. That crispy fish, that savory tartar sauce.
At Rocket Arena and Pinecrest, or online at Cavs.com. ClipzWorld.com/shop. Cavaliers with some sloppy basketball here in the second, and the Lakers have made them pay.
Yes, they have, Tim. We're our own worst enemy. Second shot opportunities, errant passes. You got to be sure. They're playing a matchup zone every once in a while.
Harden with the ball out front, gets by Reeves, strong to the basket, up, no, but Harden got sent to the deck. And James Harden will be shooting free throws for the Cavaliers. Cavs with one more game on this trip. It'll be Thursday in San Francisco. Cavs will be taking on the Golden State Warriors, so one more here on the West Coast. Cavs return home for one game, Sunday. Indiana's in town. And then what do we do after that game? We get on a plane, fly to Memphis. Cavaliers will have their final back-to-back Sunday and Monday. As Harden hits the first, Harden now with 10.
Tim, it just shows you the experience of Harden. You know, he didn't loud the officials. He just went and talked to them about not getting that call. And then he comes back out and aggressively goes to the hole, and he gets the call.
Missed that second free throw. So Harden now 3 of 5 from the line. Lakers by 4 at 41-37. Bronny James got it out front to Reeves. Reeves tosses it to LeBron. LeBron back to Reeves, back to LeBron. Feeds down low to Ayton, and he's got a dunk. Beautiful assist from LeBron James. Cavaliers down 6. Into the paint, Schroeder put it up. No, but Dennis Schroeder got fouled. So Dennis Schroeder will head to the free throw line, shooting 2. With 7:41 to go here in the first half of play.
It seems like, and I guess it's true all over the league, if you can get something early in the clock by pushing it up the floor, that's your best advantage when you catch that defense and you've got some numbers.
Schroeder, line left, first free throw good. Dennis Schroeder on the year at 83% from the stripe. He's got 6 points tonight. Schroeder with that wine number 8 on the back of his white Cavalier uniform, spins that basketball and swishes the second. So Schroeder makes it 43-39. Cavs down 4 with 7:35 to go in the half. LeBron James out front against James Harden. Wow. 2 Hall of Fame elite players. Reeves out front unloads a 3 and drew the foul from Keon Ellis, and that's going to put Austin Reeves at the free throw line, shooting 3 free throws. Boy, Reeves looks similar to Harden right there, that lean in after the initial pump fake.
Yeah, Kenny's talking to Kennedy about it, Tim. I thought that was some of the best defense that we've seen Ellis play in a few days. He didn't give him much space, but then he just threw his body. Reeves, they just threw his body into him and got the call.
Reeves hits the first of 3 free throws. A couple of more texts. Our buddy Jamal down in Australia, where it's in the afternoon. Jamal's listening on his lunch hour. So, Jamal, good to have you listening from the land down under. We've got Michael in Mayberry. He's doing some auditing work tonight. Yeah, if you're an accountant, these are late nights this time of year. As Reeves is 2 of 2 and 3 of 3. So.
And Tim, Reeves hadn't set the world on fire early, but those 3 baskets right there, those 3 free throws, huge.
Cavs with the ball, trailing by 7. Lakers with their biggest lead.
Matchup zone.
Here's Harden right at the key, backs up with 10 on the clock. Harden comes around Ayton. Harden bounced on the right side to Mobley. Evan into the paint, fumbled the ball, got it back, turnaround jumper, rolled out. Rebound grabbed by LeBron James. 7 minutes to go in the half. Lakers by 7 with the ball. LeBron lobbed down low to Ayton, but he couldn't convert. Rebound Mobley, shoots it ahead to Harden. Harden, left side Schroeder, left wing Porter. Porter, back out front to Harden. Harden against LeBron James, dumps it in the block to Mobley. Mobley was being held on to for dear life by LaRavia, and the foul will be on Jake LaRavia. That'll get Strus and Allen back in for the Cavaliers, Craig Porter Jr., and Evan Mobley will take a seat.
And both of these guys work so well with Harden, talking about Allen and Strus. Let's see if we can get some continuity, Tim. Maybe some bang, bang, bang type of ball movement and player movement.
Lob on the inbounds to Harden, comes right by LaRavia, will float, miss, Allen, pow, on the putback. Oh my, Jared Allen went up and just crushed it on a rim rattler to make it 46-41. Allen with 10. Oh, how great it is to see him back on the floor. Here's LeBron James right in front of the Cavs bench. Shoots it at the foul line to Ayton. He'll shoot and hit.
Yeah, he can make that shot even when he was in Phoenix. That little mid-range.
Leads back to 7 for L.A. at 48-41. Allen, top of the three-point arc, drives into Ayton. Allen hooks from the baseline and hits. He wanted an and one to go with it. Didn't get that, but he's got his 6th field goal for 12 points.
He's taking initiative, Tim. He's in attack mode. This is February, man. That's what we got to call him. He's tough tonight.
LeBron James right in front of the scorer's table on the handoff to Reeves. Reeves back to LeBron. Measures a 3-ball. Missed it badly. Rebound Schroeder. Bounces it into Harden. Harden on the move. Cavaliers down by 5. Harden left of the lane. And what do we got? Away from the basketball.
So you got Reeves holding on to Jarrett.
Michael Smith with the call. They got Reeves. And again, as he was just clinging to Jarrett Allen, LeBron James takes a seat for the Lakers. 5-point lead for L.A., 5:40 to go in the half. Hey, don't forget Mike Snyder is coming up at the half with the McDonald's halftime report. Mike will review the first 2 quarters of play here in L.A. It's been a good one so far. Strus lobbed to Allen. Allen tried to come over the top of Doncic to get the ball, and they called the foul on Luka Doncic.
Look at Doncic. He wants them to challenge it. Nobody's moving. He literally grabbed Big Jarrett.
So Doncic picks up the foul. That's his first, and that puts Jarrett Allen at the free throw line. Jarrett Allen in the game in Cleveland back in January had a productive night. 17 points, 9 rebounds. Just 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Allen missed that first free throw.
But Jarrett's drawing a lot of attention, Tim. He's running the floor. He's getting down the floor early. So he's getting some mismatches, and the Cavs are looking for him.
Allen line left. Cavs down 5. Jarrett dips, shoots. Oh, he missed them both. Rebound grab by Luka Doncic. So Jarrett can't take advantage of the free throws. Lakers with the basketball. Here's Luke Kennard out front against Schroeder. Kennard deals in the middle to Doncic. Doncic comes around Ayton. Doncic left in the lane. Pull-up shot. In and out. Ayton slams it home on the rebound. Ayton makes it 50-43. Lakers match their biggest lead. Left in the lane. Harden fires out front to Ellis. Ellis to the free throw line. His pass knocked down and stolen by LaRavia. LaRavia up the right side for the Lakers on the handoff to Luka. Boy, Luka walked all the way to the old forum on that one. Here's Luka down on the baseline against Harden. Luka with 10 on the clock. Fade away from the baseline. No. Ayton with a rebound, though. Keeps it alive. Got it out front to Reeves. Reeves all the way to the basket. Tried a behind-the-back pass, and there wasn't anybody looking for it. It went out of bounds.
Yeah, the only person there was Big Jarrett Allen that forced him to pass it.
Well, the Cavaliers down 7 with the ball. 4:38 to go here in the first half of play. Harden lobbed down the floor to Allen. Allen against Ayton. Allen left of the lane. Fakes left. Hook scores with the left hand. Oh, that was sweet from
ISO.
Jarrett Allen.
ISO 1-on-1.
50-45. What a pretty move. Doncic straight away 3. Got it. Oh, Luka Doncic. First points here in the second quarter. He's got 17 overall. Lakers by 8, their biggest lead. Schroeder got it out front to James Harden. Harden comes around an Allen screen. Harden steps right, unloads a 3. Nope. Rebound ricochets to Luke Kennard. Bounces it to Reeves. Reeves works his way to the forecourt, right sideline. Got it in the middle to LaRavia. Top side to Kennard. Kennard, sideline left to Luka Doncic. Doncic against Strus. Doncic, baseline left. Doncic spins around Strus in the lane to Ayton. Short shot, rolled around the rim and in. And DeAndre Ayton off the assist from Luka Doncic. It's now a 10-point lead.
And it's in that high percentage area, Tim.
Here's Schroeder, top of the three-point arc. Lob left side to Allen. Jarrett into the paint, rolling to the bucket. Banks and scores. Jarrett Allen having his way in that low block.
Stay with it.
Timeout Lakers. Jarrett Allen with a 16-point first half. keeping the Cavs in this thing. Trail by 8, 55-47. Lakers lead it. Timeout, LA. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing...
You'd start with your community until you're accessible anywhere. You make complexities your
47. It'll be Laker basketball off the J.J. Redick timeout. He wasn't too pleased with the interior defense. Boy, Jared Allen, 8 of 9 from the field for 16 points.
And Tim, more than half of those points coming off his own initiative, putting it on the floor, right and left, using that strong left hand.
Here's Luka Doncic on the right side against Harden. Harden unable to defend the pass as Luka got it off, and now Luka to the left side, cross-court pass to Luke Kennard. Kennard into the paint. Left wing, Hachimura with a three, and he got it. Rui Hachimura right off the bench, and he buried a three in front of the Cavalier bench.
Yeah, the ball movement pretty good by the Lakers.
58-47. Well, it has been a Lakers second quarter here at Crypto.com Arena. 26-13. They've outscored the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell back in for the Cavs. Right side to Harden. James with a three. No. Rebound Mobley. Mobley in traffic. Back out front to Strus. His three. No. Rebound grab by Luka Doncic. Well, Evan Mobley had a dunk, and he passed it up. 58-47. Lakers with the ball up by 11. Here's Doncic. Fires right corner to LaRavia. LaRavia got it out front to Hachimura. Hachimura on the dribble. Gave it off to Doncic at the half-court line. Doncic left in the lane. Over his shoulder to Hachimura. Fakes the three. Right of the key jumper. Rolled around the rim and in.
Yeah, the ball movement. The Cavaliers are a step behind the ball movement of the Lakers, Tim.
And they're 13 behind on the scoreboard. 60-47. Lob to Allen, left of the lane. Allen into the paint, rolling, hooking, in and out. Rebound grab by Luka Doncic. Doncic got it down the floor, and the driving dunk by LaRavia. All right, now the Lakers are eating the Cavs up here in the second quarter and leads up to 15. Mitchell bounce out front to Harden. Harden is holding the ball on his left hip. Lob on the left side to Allen. Jared rolling into the paint, and he'll score at the rim.
I love it, Jared. He's still in attack mode, Tim. And Harden is making sure he's getting the touches.
62-49. And Allen with 18 of those 49 points. Doncic in the lane. Short shot, big bounce, no. Rebound, Strus. A minute to go. Strus on the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses the half-court line. Boy, Donovan's been cold tonight. Gets by Luka, hits the brakes, fires to Allen. Lob to Mobley. Pow!
Give your partner some. That's what he did that time, Tim. Keep playing, guys. Let's build some momentum for the second half.
Makes it 62-51. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Doncic on the left side. Unloads the jumper and swished it. And they're going to give him a 3-ball. I thought his foot may have been on the line, but Luka now has 20. And it's 65-51. Strus comes right down the lane, feeds Mobley, and Mobley fouled as he went up. Well, Mobley being a little more assertive right there as he took it right to the rim, drew that foul, and Evan Mobley shooting 2 with 28 seconds to go here in the half.
You know, Tim, sometimes there's 2 ways to score off your own initiative, and that's basically what Jared Allen's been doing, one-on-one, ISO down low or on the wing. And then there's another way. We call them hustle points, tip-ins, putbacks. All of those things are important. Cutting to the basket, being a scoring threat. You know, you got to be able to do both of them when you're a big.
Mobley hits the first. Let's have a look at our Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers. Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. Lakers with 15 assists. Luka Doncic leading the way with 7. Cavaliers with 13 assists in the first half. And a couple of guys with 3. Those are your Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers, brought to you by Discount Drug Mart. Mobley hit them both. Lakers can't run it all the way out. They're up by 12, 65-53.
Cavs in that zone.
Doncic, that is pass knocked out of bounds by Max Strus. 11 to shoot with 14.9 on the clock. Luka Doncic with a 20-point first half to go along with those 7 assists that I just mentioned. Doncic near sideline, throws it in to Hachimura. Out front to LeBron James. LeBron is checked back in. Fires left side, Reeves. Rainbows a 3, missed it. Rebound Strus, 5 on the clock. Strus to the forecourt, splits a double team. Unloads a 3, and it simply goes out of bounds.
I know what he was trying to do, Tim. There was an urgency.
So LeBron will throw it in. Doncic unloads, and it's wide right. So just beyond the half-court line. So that'll close out the first half as the Lakers have a 12-point lead, 65-53, as the two teams head to the locker room. It was a tough second quarter for the Cavs.
Rust-Oleum 2X spray paint. Twice the chic, twice the glam, and twice the stunning. Rust-Oleum 2X spray paint with double coverage technology is available in a wide variety of on-trend colors for twice the fabulous. Rust-Oleum makes it easier to protect the things you love. Protect the workbench, the swing set, your outdoor furniture, and your planters. Beautiful protection for the things you love. Available at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch. Watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's Fubo.tv.
They're going right to left. LeBron finds Ayton underneath. He popped it in, and a foul to go with it. So DeAndre Ayton having a nice ball game. 13 points now in the contest. Looking for an and one as he drew that foul from Jared Allen. That'll be 3 on Allen. Jared picked up 2 early fouls. Had to sit for quite a while as Ayton puts that free throw in. So a 3-point play for DeAndre Ayton, 68-53. Cavs down 15 as LA has matched their biggest lead of the ball game. Cavs going left to right, heading towards their own bench. Here's Strus into the paint, tried to feed it to Allen, thread the needle. Somehow Jared came up with it, but then he whistled it left side for Mobley and threw it out of bounds. So a tough start to this third quarter for the Cavaliers. They give up an and one and then turn it over at the other end. Lakers up 68-53, looking for a split of this regular season series after the Cavs manhandled the Lakers by 30 in Cleveland back in January. Here's Luka Doncic, comes around an Ayton screen. Doncic, run of the lane, into the paint, lost the ball. Wow. Now are they going to call a foul right there as Bill Kennedy has the foul call. Not sure who they whistled at. They got Max Strus on that foul. So for Max Strus, that will be his first foul. Second team foul on the Cavs here early in the third quarter of play. Now I'm not sure why Bill Kennedy is holding things up. He wants that basketball back from James Harden. So here we go. Doncic near sideline will bounce it into Austin Reeves. Reeves deals to LeBron James. LeBron into the paint, lost the dribble, got it back. LeBron bounced left side to Doncic, 4 on the clock. Doncic leans into Strus, unloads, missed it. Rebound Mitchell, long pass down the floor to Strus. Strus drives and scores. Reeves tried to get back but couldn't catch Max Strus.
And Tim, it was the defense of Strus that forced that errant shot by Doncic.
68-55. Reeves left in the lane, drives and scores.
Jared
Allen was just a hair late coming for the block.
Tim, we've got guys out there that should be blocking shots, and they have to do a better job of protecting that paint. You got Mobley and you've got Big Allen. Somebody's got to rotate back to protect that paint.
Foul called on Reeves away from the ball at the other end. Austin Reeves picks up his second foul. Donovan Mitchell, who had a quiet first half, will inbound near sideline. Got it to Strus. Straightaway 3 right on the mark from Max Strus.
That's what he can do, Tim, and he doesn't need the ball a lot, but he can make big shots.
Max with his second 3-ball tonight. Makes it 70-58 in the lane. Ayton with a hook on Mobley, but he missed it. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Cavs pushing the pace. Mitchell comes right to the key, now stops, deals in the corner to Harden. Harden back out front to Mitchell. And the Cavs would love to see 45 get going. Mitchell, right wing 3, missed it. Rebound grab by LeBron James. And Donovan Mitchell now 1 of 7 from the field. Doncic into the paint, flipped it up. It rolled out, but he drew the foul. As Luka Doncic will head to the free throw line. They got that one on Max Strus.
And the thing you don't want to see Donovan just settling for shots, and Harden gave it back to him, Tim, so he could do something with it. He's just got to stay in attack mode. He'll hit a groove. Just stay with it.
Donovan 1 of 7, 0 of 3 from downtown. Doncic at the free throw line, first one up and good. Luka Doncic now with 21 points in the ball game.
Got to get this thing down. I would say anywhere from 5 to 7 points going into that fourth quarter, Tim. You can't get it back all at once.
Luka had 29 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists in the game in Cleveland. And that was a game that he left early. You remember that spacing issue between the floor and the opponent bench.
That was a long time ago.
Cavaliers have
you got a good
rectified. Harden with a 3. Good! James Harden rattles in a 3-ball.
And it wouldn't hurt if he came alive.
Makes it 72-61. 9.5 to go here in the third quarter of play. Here's Reeves at the half-court line. Around an Ayton screen. Reeves left of the lane. Fade away good. Austin Reeves, he's a scorer. Averages 23.6 per game. Makes it 74-61. Harden on the left sideline. Harden looking down low with Ayton out to guard him. Harden tried to bounce it, and the pass was kicked by Luka Doncic. Boy, does Luka cry at every single
call.
Solitary call.
Every call, Tim. Every call. Some people say it's a European thing. He's crying and then he smiles.
Donovan Mitchell throws it into Strus. 12 to shoot. Strus right side to Mobley. Mobley against LeBron James. Mobley back to the basket. Got it out front to Strus. Strus back to Mobley, and then he just bobbled it out of bounds. Mobley ends up falling down. Jared Allen helps him up as they get back defensively. Here comes Reeves. Reeves driving on Mitchell over his shoulder. Stolen by Allen, and then Allen got whacked by DeAndre Ayton.
And that's what I'm talking about. The big fella with that length playing in those passing lanes. Key, Tim.
Boy, Jared Allen has played inspired basketball.
Started in February. Carried over.
Cavs down 13, 74-61. 8:50 to go here in the third. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Lobs it to Allen. Gave it right back to Mitchell. He'll come running the lane, down the lane, and score as he took it right to LeBron James.
That's how you do it. Stay in attack mode. Don't settle. Get the shot you want.
74-63. Mitchell's bucket gets the Cavs to within 11. Doncic in the lane. His shot is short, but you heard the whistle and a foul. And that'll put Doncic at the free throw line. Foul again on Strus. Third foul on Strus.
And Tim, what Strus is saying is that he's holding me. And before he takes the shot, he bumps me. But he's holding my ball side arm.
Well, Luka Doncic, line left. Free throw on the way. It's good. They score big with Cavs Rewards. Create an account and start earning points to redeem exclusive rewards at Cavs.com/rewards. And now Evan Mobley has some blood on the arm, so he'll take a stroll over to the Cavalier bench where Cavalier head athletic trainer Steve Spiro will take a look at it and mend up Evan Mobley.
And heal him. Steve has that ability.
So a momentary delay here at Crypto.com Arena. Again, the Lakers coming in at 49-26, having won 12 of their last 13. And Jim, an interesting upcoming schedule for L.A. Thursday night, they go to OKC to take on the Thunder. Then Sunday, they're in Dallas, but then they come back home Tuesday to meet OKC. So two of their next three are against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that's going to decide a lot of things for them. Do they have an opportunity to move from 3 to 2? And the Cavaliers, Tim, I think they're comfortable where they are. They just want to keep winning.
Cavaliers coming into tonight sitting at number 4 in the East, and that Toronto loss tonight certainly solidifies that even further as Doncic hit them both. 24 now for Luka Doncic. 76-63. Cavs with the ball. Mitchell left of the lane. Works it all the way out front. Almost bumped into Harden. Gave it to Harden. Right back to Donovan. Donovan in heavy traffic. Got it out front to Harden with 7 on the shot clock. Harden against LeBron James. 4 on the clock. Harden unloads a 3. Left it short. Rebound grab by DeAndre Ayton. That was not a clean offensive possession for the Cavaliers.
Trying to fight that clock.
Here's Doncic, run of the lane. Lob to Ayton. Pow! DeAndre Ayton has a 16-point game. Another assist for Luka Doncic. And it's 78-63, and now the Cavs turn it over. Harden had his pass intercepted, and LeBron off a lob from Reeves with a thunderous dunk. That ignites the crowd, the Laker bench, and everybody within a 10-mile radius. And it gets Kenny Atkinson off the bench for a Cavalier timeout. 80-63. It's all Lakers. They're up 17 with 7:42 to go in the third on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
You might replace your home's windows and doors once. Pella does it every day. Mike Snyder for Pella. Pella windows and doors have been great for my home.
Well, I love Marty Allen. Little Eric Clapton after midnight back in the Cleveland area. Off the timeout, off the ball foul called on Los Angeles, and now LaRavia knocks the pass out of Harden's hands out of bounds. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell have sat down as Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis are in the game. Here's Schroeder, bounce out front to Evan Mobley. Mobley hands it to Strus, left wing three. Max rattled in another one.
Tim, all he's doing is spotting up, and when he sees the double team, he gets himself open.
80-66. Max Strus in the starting lineup tonight. 11 points in the ball game, 3 threes. The Cavs are down by 14. Doncic left to the lane, to the baseline. Strus right with him. Doncic with a fadeaway. Nothing but net. Well, there's nothing you can do right there. And Luka Doncic now with 26. 82-66. Mobley straight away three. That's a brick. Rebound grab by Austin Reeves. Ahead to Doncic. Luka Doncic on the right side. Picked up by Mobley. Doncic splits a double team and has an easy layup as he takes it to the rim and scores.
And not much resistance, Tim.
And now the Cavs turn it over. LeBron feeds Reeves, and then Reeves got hammered by Max Strus.
And, Tim, that pass, I think that it was aimed for Mobley, but he never turned around to see it.
Actually, I said Reeves. That's LaRavia who got fouled in a hard way by Max Strus. And we'll get Thomas Bryant to the scorers table to check in as Max Strus now has 4 fouls in the ball game. So Jake LaRavia at the free throw line. LaRavia with his third team, first year with the Lakers. Started in Memphis and then went from Memphis to Sacramento last year, and then this offseason signed with L.A. Mobley sits down as Bryant checks in. A couple of more texts we want to acknowledge. We've got Joanne in Pismo Beach. Kurt, I hope I'm reading that correctly. And Jake and Audra over in Lorain. Jake and Audra listening tonight in Lorain County. So thanks to Jake and Audra for dialing in. As the free throws were good from Laravia. He's got an 11-point ball game. And it's an 86-66 lead for the Lakers. Their biggest of the night. Strus lobbed to Bryant out front. Harden thought about a three. Feeds right corner to Ellis. His three, no. Rebound tip to Austin Reeves.
And Ellis had a great look, Tim.
The Cavs three-ball shooting last night and tonight has just been horrific. Here's LeBron James, baseline right, feeds left corner to Reeves, fakes to three, comes left of the lane. Got it, blocked by Bryant. Ball stabbed by Ellis, and down the floor comes Schroeder. He'll drive and miss with the left hand. Rebound Ayton, lob to Doncic. Doncic, right corner, Reeves, three, no. Rebound Bryant. Bryant feeds it to Harden. Down the floor to Schroeder. Schroeder, right of the lane, drives and scores as he took it right to Ayton.
No hesitation there by Schroeder, Tim. Attacking. You got to stay in attack mode. Let's get this thing down.
86-68. Doncic, right wing three. Got it.
Hard to stop that, Tim. He shot that about a foot and a half behind the three-point wing.
Yeah, he was over at Dodger Stadium. Makes it 89-68. Doncic with 31. He's 2 points away from that 15,000 career point mark. 89-68. Here's Harden in the lane. Harden stops, shoots on Ayton, and he rolled it around the rim and in.
Touch.
So DeAndre Ayton couldn't stop that roller from James Harden. Harden now with 15, and it's an 89-70 ball game. Ayton with a bruising pick sent Ellis to the deck. In the meantime, Luka finds Reeves on the left side, and Reeves buries a three ball. It's all clicking for the Lakers tonight. That's why they've won 12 of their last 13 games. Here's James Harden. Harden backs up on the dribble. Harden into the paint, strong to the bucket, and he rolled it in.
Yeah, he kept it long enough, Tim, until he saw the opening. Just stay with it, Cavs.
Down 20 to the Lakers. LeBron James feeds right corner to Reeves. Reeves lob back to LeBron. LeBron against Schroeder. LeBron strong to the bucket. Put it up. Nope. And a foul will be called on Thomas Bryant. So that'll put LeBron James at the free throw line. Then we could spend the rest of the broadcast talking about LeBron and his legacy and just his amazing accomplishments. Of course, number one scorer in history, 43,000 points. Number one in games played. Number one in 20-point games, 30-point games. But again, to me, Jim, what stands out, number 4 in assists. I mean, the guy has just done it all.
Yeah, he's played long enough, Tim. And you just can't say he just played long enough. What you have to add in there is that he performed. You're talking about performance. If you look at all the numbers and all the games that he's played, if he wasn't the leading scorer or the leading rebound or the leading assist guy, he was second. His impact on the game cannot be questioned.
LeBron rolled that second one in after swishing the first. 13 for LeBron. Jim, as you mentioned, he's become the third option with Doncic and Austin Reeves as Keon Ellis drives the baseline and drew that foul.
And Tim, once he accepted that, they've been rolling.
Right.
They have been rolling. They're 9-0 over the last 9 games at home. And he's comfortable with it. He's become more of a facilitator. He's always been able to facilitate. But he's said, look, I want to win. And he's proving it by accepting that role.
Well, they're going to say they are going to put Keon Ellis at the line. In the meantime, Luka Doncic was being 10-2. Luka with a 31-point game. That's his 44th 30 or more game. Jim, how about this? 40 or more, 15 times. And Jim, I go back to the first year that you and I worked together when Luka was in Dallas.
I didn't get 40. Okay, Luka.
And you said to me that night in Dallas.
You remember that, huh?
I do. Like it was last night. You said, Tim, this kid's the next Larry Bird.
Yep.
I'll never forget it.
Yep. And you know the crazy thing about that whole Bird situation? Nobody wants to give him the credit If you would tell me that Bird was in the top 5 of greatest players, I'd have to go along with you. And when I saw this kid play, what was his rookie year? What was it? The first time we went down there, right?
Yeah, you and I are first year together.
Yeah, and he hasn't disappointed. He's disappointed some Dallas fans.
Oh boy,
wasn't his fault.
Never, ever forget the Sunday afternoon in Cleveland, Dallas in town, when the Luka trade was announced. Oh man. Rocket Arena became the center of the basketball universe as both free throws were made by Keon Ellis. Left wing Rui Hachimura has checked in for LeBron, and Hachimura buries a jumper to make it 96-74. Donovan into the paint, shot puts, hung it on the rim and in.
And Tim, all we need is a run. We need a run, and JJ knows that.
JJ Redick, Laker coach, calls time. 96-76. Cavaliers down 20 to the Lakers with 3:36 to go third quarter. We're at Crypto.com Arena. And wherever you may be listening, you've dialed in on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Kia Bedford wants you to save your refund this tax season.
Yeah, keep that cash.
Right now at Kia Bedford, buy any new Kia in stock and make no payments for 90 days with rates as low as 0%. And always get quick and easy credit approval.
We don't care about your credit, we care about you.
On the Bedford Auto Mile or at KiaBedford.com.
Get what you need at KLB.
0% APR for 48 months available on 2026 Kia Sportage through KMF. Not all buyers will qualify. Interest accrues during no payment period. 2083 per $1,000 finance. Deferred payments applied to remainder of financing. Ends 3/31.
Here with the Cavaliers, we know what it means to show up strong. And that's exactly what Cleveland Cliffs does every day. Through bold investments in Cleveland and the entire Great Lakes region, Cliffs is building steel that's stronger, lighter, and better for the future. Cliffs is not just
Well, Schroeder the shooter became Schroeder the rejecter right there. Block shot from Dennis Schroeder, and of course for every block made by a Cavalier, KeyBank donates $25 to the Cavaliers Community Foundation. Schroeder with a block and Thomas Bryant with a block tonight. That's been it for the Cavaliers. And boy, they need some defensive stops. Down by 20, 96-76 with 3:25 to go in the third. And right off the timeout, Dennis Schroeder got called for the foul.
And what he's saying, well, what about down there? You can see the way Schroeder's pointing. How come you don't call the same thing down there? That's what.
So Dennis Schroeder having an animated conversation with Bill Kennedy.
It won't do any good. They'll nod their heads. How many times have I told you to leave those guys alone? You got to keep playing.
Reeves at the free throw line hits the first.
And Tim, you're talking about defense. This Laker team is shooting 57%. And we're shooting 52, but we can't stop them right now.
The Cavaliers, for the second straight night, really struggling from downtown. Last night they hit their season low of 6 3-balls. Tonight they're 7 of 22. Mitchell in the lane with that big high hop into the paint, and then he shot puts it in.
You're trying to get him going, Tim, but you got to get stops on this end.
98-78, 20-point lead for the Lakers. Luke Kennard in the ball game, guarded by Keon Ellis near sideline. Kennard gives it up to Doncic. Doncic with 31, backing down Tomlin. Doncic spins. Tomlin right with him. Doncic fade away. No. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Cavs down 20 with under 3 to go in the third. Mitchell ahead to Schroeder. His pass stolen by Reeves. Reeves over his shoulder to Hachimura, and he's got a dunk.
Turnovers.
Reeves was being chased by 2. Cavs recognized it, and Hachimura trailing the play as the easy dunk.
You can't catch him if you can't keep the ball. Turnovers.
Mitchell into the paint on Doncic, and the foul will be called on Luka Doncic. And Luka, as always,
I didn't foul him.
Just saying, not on me.
And
now
Tim,
that Larry Bird did not do.
No. And
he would foul you hard.
Yeah, he would. And Tim, that has become the story with Luka, especially in the playoffs. It is a distraction. He complains on every call. The officials are only human. They're not going to give you that. You know, you're showing them up in front of everybody.
Well, again, they were playing Washington, but that's why Luka sat out last night's game. He had picked up his 16th technical foul, so they suspended him. 1 game, that's league rule. Fortunately for the Lakers, that 1 game was against the Wizards, as Donovan Mitchell hits the first free throw. And Donovan sinks the second. First trip to the line tonight for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, just trying to get him going. Got a whole quarter to get him going.
Got an 8-point third quarter. 10 in the ball game. Cavs down 20, though, 100-80. Doncic out front, came around Tomlin, and the foul will be called on Naquan Tomlin.
Yeah, now they're not going to let you touch him, Tim, and that's what you hate when great players have a distinct advantage. And look at, he's still complaining to the official.
He's going to the free throw line, and he's still complaining to crew chief Curtis Blair.
He got the touch foul. What more do you want?
Well, Luka's 2 points away from 15,000 in his career, and now he's 1 point away as he hits that first. And, of course, Luka in his 8th year in the league, so you think about 15,000 8 years in. Think about the long road for Luka Doncic. He'll end up somewhere near the top, although I don't know if anybody will ever catch LeBron. 43,000 plus for LeBron. Well, Luka hit them both. There's 33. That's his season average, and 15,000 now in his career. 102-80. Mitchell's pass knocked away by Jackson Hayes. Lakers with the ball. Another Cavs turnover. Doncic into the forecourt. Feeds right side to Hachimura. Got it back in Luka's hands. Doncic. Lob left side to Rui. He's got an open 3, but he missed it. Rebound knocked off the backboard. Grabbed by Schroeder. Schroeder on the run. Schroeder crosses the half-court line. Almost lost the dribble. Fired it to Mitchell. Left corner to Ellis. 3. Got it! Keon Ellis right in front of his teammates.
Stay with it.
The 3 ball.
Stay with it, Cavs.
102-83 with 1:45 to go here in the third. Doncic around Jackson Hayes. Doncic looks right, nothing there. Lobs it out front to Hayes. Gave it right back to Luka Doncic. Doncic, 5 on the clock, 4 on the clock, into the lane. Doncic fakes the pass, shoots, and hits. That was Larry Bird-like. Fakes that pass, and then Doncic buries the shot in the paint. Wow. 104-83. Mitchell finds Ellis in the lane, threw it up, missed it. Ball deflects to Bryant in the corner. Thomas has an open 3, but he missed it. Rebound grab by Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, he was open, Tim, but he didn't want to take the shot.
Doncic, long 3. No, and the rebound will simply go out of bounds. Luka with a bit of a grin on his face. Luka Doncic, 35 points. 10 assists, so he's got his 34th double-double of the year. Cavaliers down 21 with under a minute to go here in the third. Cavs on the second night of a back-to-back, and it has looked it at times. Tomlin, corner three ball, missed that one badly. Rebound grab by Luka. Lob down the floor to Rui Hachimura. Hachimura with 40 on the clock hands it back to Luka Doncic. Doncic picked up by Keon Ellis. Doncic lob left side to Kennard, out front to Rui Hachimura. He hits the three.
And they know how to do it, Tim. They had great spacing. You're trying to emphasize Doncic, and everybody else is moving, getting to open spaces.
Cavaliers can't wind it all the way out as now Kennard knocks down Dennis Schroeder beyond the three-point arc. Away from the ball, Luke Kennard hit with the foul, and Dennis Schroeder will shoot two. Well, the Cavs are in Golden State Thursday night, and then the Cavs take on the Pacers Sunday at 6 at Rocket Arena. Head to Cavs.com/tickets to secure seats for Easter Sunday. And now the Lakers are going to take time. 107-83 with 22.7 to go here in the third quarter of play, as J.J. Redick says, I want you guys to take a look at this on the video. So it's a challenge from the Lakers. They will check in with the folks in Secaucus.
Lakers will be challenging this foul call.
As Curtis Blair lets us know. Of course, in Secaucus, it's now Wednesday morning. So Ashley Moyer-Gleish, Eric Lewis, and Ray Acosta in the replay center. We'll have a look at this as they confer with Curtis Blair along with Bill Kennedy and Michael Smith. Now, with Curtis Blair being the crew chief tonight, unfortunately, we won't get to hear from Bill Kennedy, the loquacious orator on the challenge rulings. Bill Kennedy has become famous for that, but it's the crew chief, Curtis Blair, that'll have that responsibility. You know, you can be a part of Cavs United, presented by KeyBank, and start making more moments that matter. Visit Cavs.com/enroll to lock in your 26-27 Cavs United membership.
And Tim, I'm looking at who's struggling tonight, and in Mobley's defense, he's only taken 4 shots all night. He's played 21 minutes. Donovan Mitchell, 4 of 10. He's only got 10, and that's where the issues are. You know, those have been our second or third score, first, second, or third scores. And against this team in this building, you need everyone to play reasonably well. But Mobley's struggling, and he's struggling with only 4 field goal attempts. That's not good at all.
So, Jim, let's
after review. The call will be successful. Schroeder pulls Luke Kennard down. That's where the call will be successful. Will be Lakers ball.
I think Curtis Blair meant to say the challenge will be successful.
So what does that mean, Tim? Does Schroeder get a foul?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's actually a good point. Yes, I do think Dennis Schroeder will be assessed a foul there. So it will be Laker basketball as J.J. Redick wins the challenge. But, Jim, I do want to, let's dive a little bit deeper into that.
Yeah,
Evan Mobley with only 4 field goals attempts. So how do the Cavaliers and how do Evan get that number up to say you've got to get more involved?
Well, Tim, when he first came here, he had what we call a hustle game. Tip ins, put back, running the floor, opportunistic stuff. If they're not giving you the ball, then you've got to play the hustle game. Cavs out here in a zone.
Doncic, left corner, 3 ball by LaRavia is right on the mark.
And they made him pay. They spaced that floor with ball movement, dribble penetration, collapsing that defense.
110-83. Schroeder picks it up at the half-court line, driving on Rua into the paint, floats, missed. That ends the quarter. Third quarter dominated by the Lakers, as was the second, and hence L.A. with a huge lead going to the fourth. 110-83. The Lakers outscored the Cavs 45-30 in that third quarter. And between the second and the third quarter, the Lakers outscored the Cavs 78-49. 110-83. Lakers lead it at the end of 3 on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
ASAP Rocky presents Don't Be Dumb Tour. Live in Cleveland. ASAP Rocky performing at Rocket Arena Friday, May 29th. The new album, Don't Be Dumb, is out now. Get tickets now at rocketarena.com. The This is the dumbest tour of all time. ASAP Rocky, presented by Cash App.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Tax-free edition only, roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form, 1040 returns only. This is tax.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
That's the sound of a perfect paint project with Sherwin-Williams. Whether your next color play is a slam dunk statement like edgy gold or a smooth and rich touch like fine wine, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect hue to up your game. And with delivery available on qualifying orders, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams has everything you need to bring your vision to life. Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Visit rocksports.com to stay up to date on everything you need to know about your Cleveland Cavaliers, Monsters, Charge, high school football, and so much more. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Watch rocksports.com, the home for Ohio sports fans.
Well, Kenny Atkinson says, I've seen enough. As got a whole batch of new bodies out there for the fourth quarter. Craig Porter Jr., Larry Nance Jr., along with Naquan Tomlin. Tyrese Proctor, the rookie, buries a three. He had an impressive run last night in Utah.
Yeah.
Proctor, fresh off the bench, hits a three ball to start the fourth quarter for the Cavs.
And Tim, he's been doing that. Anytime he's got any minutes, he'll make some shots.
So the starters will get the fourth quarter off. Jackson Hayes for the Lakers drives and misses. Rebound grabbed by Proctor, right side to Porter. Greg Porter Jr. bounced down low to Bryant. Banks, no foul called. And they're not going to call anything here in the fourth unless there's absolute blood on the floor. LeBron turns it over. Bryant had it. Gave it to Nance, to Porter, back to Nance, and then Nance fumbled it out of bounds. It has been that type of game. Hey, Jim, let's talk about how the Cavs can bring it home. And tonight/this morning, if you're back east, game here in L.A., bring it home, presented by Rocket.
Tim, we let this thing get out of hand when two of your better players, Mobley and Mitchell, just couldn't get their offense together, and they weren't efficient at all. But more importantly than their offense, Tim, was our team defense. Giving up second shots, playing good initial defense, but not getting the rebound. You know, this is crunch time. This is what we call the stretch run. Physicality is at its best. Teams are playing their best players. They're rounding out their rotations. There's a certain level of physicality they're allowing. You've got to be ready for that. And tonight, I just think that they had to play so hard last night to win that game that when they came in here, they had wobbly legs. And I think they were tired. But that's no excuse, because the Lakers played last night, too.
Mm-hmm. LeBron James got fouled on a...
I don't know if I answered your question.
Well, you did the sponsor well. Bring it home, presented by Rocket. LeBron splits the pair, makes it 111-86. Here's Craig Porter Jr. Porter looking, dumps it behind him to Proctor, left side to Tomlin. Naquan will try a three, missed that one. Rebound grabbed by LeBron James. James up the left side.
You know, Kenny's still looking, Tim. You know, when they put these guys in, it's not just to fill a void and get the game over with.
LeBron finds Jackson Hayes in the paint. He threw up an air ball. He says it's because he got fouled. Again, don't look for a lot of fouls here in the fourth when it's a 25-point game. Here's Tomlin. Tomlin bounce out front to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor outside the three-point arc. Proctor crossover dribble left of the lane, put it up. No, but he got fouled. Boy, this young man out of Duke, every time he's on the floor, he makes something positive happen.
That's right, Tim, and he's pretty good at off-the-dribble stuff. And just because Kenny put in these players at the bottom of the bench, he's still looking for that 9th and 10th player. He's still looking for someone that can help us if someone gets hurt. So you're being looked at. There's still pressure on these guys to perform. And right now they're playing against Reeves, LeBron James, two of the better players on this team. And now they're making some subs. Okay.
J.J. Redick is, he's going to get another starter back there in DeAndre Ayton.
Yep. So what does that tell you? It's bury him time. Don't just beat him.
When you're up 24 with 10:03 left.
Well, what it's supposed to do the other night, he full court pressed and he was down almost 30. With less than half a quarter to go.
Well,
they were still pressing.
And what I loved about that was Kenny said, all right, then we're going to press you right back.
Yeah, exactly. Do unto them as they've been doing unto you.
LeBron James with a turnaround shot that missed. Rebound, Larry Nance Jr. And, of course, Larry Nance Jr., former Laker, got it out front to Bryant, former Laker, who buries the 3-ball.
Yeah, just keep playing, guys. Keep playing.
Thomas Bryant makes it 111-91. Yeah, I love that from the Cavs the other night. Big lead. Miami
pressing.
was pressing. Kenny said, yep, all right. We'll press right back.
Full court. I said, whoa.
3-ball missed by Reeves.
This time of the year?
Proctor at the other end, right of the lane, banks and scores. Well, all Tyrese Proctor has done. Got some minutes here in quarter number 4, and he's popped in 7 points. And J.J. Redick wants time. 111-93. 9:12 to go. L.A. in control here on the home floor, Crypto.com Arena, and on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
The best teams have unmistakable identity. They deliver a quality performance every time. At Giant Eagle, fresh is our thing. With produce delivered daily, the finest cuts of meat and seafood, and bakery favorites made on the spot, you always get freshness and quality you can count on. It's who we are. We aim to make game day delicious for every Cavs fan. And we take that seriously, because it matters. Shop freshness for the win at Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hey Cavs fans, basketball is back and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. SeatGeek.
Hey Cavs fans, when it comes to your health and well-being, Medical Mutual is your hometown health insurer. We offer Ohioans high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus, dental, vision, life and disability, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your best health. To learn more about individual, Medicare, and employer plans, visit medmutual.com. Medical Mutual,